Okay, and now let's look at this new bit. We have our objective here. You can see that on question 4, our objective. I will measure to find the area of rectangles with fractional side lengths. And um, this is very similar to what we did at the right before spring break. Now we're measuring, although it was a little bit of a challenge because I know that many of you may not have a ruler at home, so it's kind of a just a. I'm going to show you how to measure to the nearest quarter inch, and then we'll kind of take it from there. Okay, so here is there's our objective again. I will measure to find the area of rectangles with fractional side lengths. And let's look at problems 1 and 2. And I just have a little tape measure here. So you can see that side, if we're measuring to the nearest quarter inch, that goes right to 2 inches. All right, so that side is 2 inches. This side, the nearest quarter inch, we need to look at eighths, but got 0 lined up really well there. And this is, if we're looking at eighths, I mean, it's right on 2.5. Okay, so the nearest quarter inch would be looking at the eighth of an inch. Is it more or less than that eighth? If it's closer to a quarter, then it's a quarter inch. Terrible explanation, but anyhow, that's 2.5. So we have one. I'm sorry. This is 2 inches by 2.5 inches. And I'm going to do what we've been doing to find the area of this. So that's 2 inches, and I actually there's no fractional part there, so I'm just going to use that as one of my factors as I find the area. And here we'll say maybe 2 inches goes to here. So this is 2, and then this is a half. Okay, so the area of this, let's see, this rectangle area of rectangle 1 is, let's do 2 inches, 2 inches times 2 inches, 2 inches times 2 inches is 4 inches squared. So that's, I'll keep track of them here, 2 inches times 2 inches equals 4 inches squared. And then 2 inches times a half an inch is just 1 inch squared, right? 1 square inch. So 2 inches times half inch equals 1 inch squared. So the area of this whole thing is 5 square inches. Okay, that's our final answer here. And for this one I believe is a square, and it is, okay, so this is a quarter, so it's 1, and it doesn't go all the way to the 2. And if I look at this eighth, and I'm rounding to the nearest, this eighth, and I'm rounding to the nearest quarter, it's down in, it's at this quarter mark, which is the 3/4 mark. And so it's 1 inch and 3/4. If it were way up there, I'd say it was 2 inches, or approaching, there we go, approaching 2 inches. So if I measure this nice and accurately, 1 and there's 3/4, 1 3/4 inches. And as I said, I believe it's a square. 1 3/4. Yeah. Okay. So this is a 1 3/4 inch square. And so what we'll have is 1 inch and then 3/4 and 1 inch and 3/4. And so the area of rectangle 2 equals, so 1 inch times 1 inch, that's 1 square inch. And then we have 3/4 inches by 1 inch, that's 3/4 square inches. So 3/4 inches by 1 inch equals 3/4 square inches. And then we have 1 times 3/4 down here, this 1 times 3/4. So again, 3/4 square inches. Inch times 3/4 inches equals 3/4 square inches. And then we have 3/4 times 3/4, which is 9/16. 9/16. So 3/4 inches times 3/4 inches equals 9/16 square inches. And then when I add these up, I get 3 1/16 square inches. And that's my final answer there. Okay, so your final job here is to find the area of problems 3 and 4. I just did 1 and 2, right? So I just did problem 1 and problem 2. So you are now doing 3 and 4, and you can put the answers inside insert the answers into the box there, and then this one. So this you can use Google Draw and screenshots. This one is just the numbers and the units. Note that the units are here. So this is going to be a word or words, and this is going to just be numbers, numbers, numbers. And then you'll move on to question 6. Question 6, just a little bit more challenging. You'll definitely need to use Google Draw and screenshots to give me a nice detailed answer. Remember, I said a detailed answer. And then this is the exit ticket. Same kind of thing. Give me a nice detailed answer. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, good luck with this activity.